because there's absolutely no chance, even if he misses it, of leaving the free ball.
miss. Zhao Xintong, 4.
Again, there was never even a thought from Mark to come to cushions to try and get in behind the green because of that free ball risk. And
miss. Zhao Xintong, 4. Miss.
4 more.
Zhao Xintong.
The slide of the cloth, the slide of the cushion. Cue ball through a very small gap. Played the percentage shot. Far too risky. Oh, goodness me. Well, here we are looking for safety options, and he's now got control of this table. Fantastic shot from Zhao. He's been a little bit reserved so far today. He's got to go for his shots because that's what he can do.
The miss.
Yeah, and an excellent pot from Zhao Xintong
1.
to get on this pink.
Couple of pockets at least.
8.
And the early part of this, the good ball to have in play with where the reds are. Of safety. And he got too close to it in the end. If you're going to miss it, you want to miss it by a long way at least.
Well, another great pot. But he didn't have a great angle on it.
Yeah, it was a great, get some sort of control over the table. May not have landed on a colour, could have had a chance to play a good safety shot. So it was quite a big miss to close the gap to 3-2.
$15. 22.
This now from Selby, that red from distance. So he did have to rely on the Selby error, but potted a great red to middle to get in. I think in general this week,
Across the face of the blue. That's a nicely played positional shot, well controlled, and then there was I just wonder if he'll look to leave himself low on
5.
this next red. A free chance to bring more.
You can just hear the audience. So he has a chance to reach his third final in just over a year. Meanwhile, they split them
Off the top cushion. The cue ball's always going away from the reds once it makes contact. You can never go through them. put this in for the black. Well, he's gone full-blooded, and my goodness me, you will not see a better piece of ball strike crashing the back of the leather. And that good long pot. Okay, it didn't amount to an issue.
Foul. One.
So it's Mark that can get the work to get the Reds open, but that's the nature of this game. It's worth saying you live and die by your decisions out there, and
Seven.
Mark will recognise it. But that brilliant long red that he just knocked in this opportunity because of that great long red.
15.
Love about Mark Selby is that it is quite deceiving how aggressive he is. People think of him as this really hard match, and I disagree. I actually think he's very aggressive, but the difference for me with Mark is that quite often still holds all the cards in the frame. That's why he's so hard to beat. That's why he's
Like Steve Davis, John Higgins, who could score, but like you say, they would always consider the other side of it as well in any situation.
36.
tight there.
.44.
Does have the one.
.51.
Yeah, that's good. That's okay. To the Reds, but it's worked out fine.
58.
It's been
Yeah, I mean, the truth is he's done the scoring, Selby, in this match.
5.
We did see that 56 from Zhao Xintong in the last, plus this. Been in 2 semi-finals this season, British and English Open. This will be his week.
.82.
.60 by Christmas last year, and of course, you know, they got there at the Crucible, so
7.
maybe that will.
for Mark to get into them here. Well, I didn't go into them with too much conviction, but went into them with plenty of control, and that is a really... Doesn't want the cannon. Well, it looked very thin to me. The trouble is, when the cue ball... And it's a chance that Zhao Xintong desperately needs to take. Doesn't need too much pace. Just push a few more out.
9.
Nicely done. at the minute, Zhao Xintong. Spent a
25.
good portion of this match watching Mark Selby. The controlled. He was in himself for long periods of time, scoring heavy, and just glances the blue there.
To be making the running in matches. As I say, I mean, even that first match, he had, you know, the 2 centuries in the first 2 frames. You can see he's taking care here, trying to get himself back in the match. Stay with Selby, who's playing well.
To play the last cannon, really, that's required in this break. Brings
49.
3-4 more reds into play, already a health.
$57.
Here, can't risk missing the brown. Oh dear, he's snookered himself. He's potted the green. Selby needs snookers, but would be a good chance for a snooker. Well, that is criminal.
Foul.
That
Biggest frame of the match so far now. He's got to win it, hasn't he, Zhao Xintong?
sight at the red to try and get himself in. Zhao will be doing his absolute best to try and tie this frame up, but that way to guarantee himself possibly another chance had he missed it. That red by the pink was pottable into the right middle pocket.
No.
For him to not convert it, it's almost inevitable. Of course, they still need knocking in. He needs that cue ball to pull up. It's just...
Wow, he'll be annoyed because that was potentially...
Well, it really made all the difference, that cue ball. Cue, maybe catching the blue. That is a real chance missed, and what a let-off for Zhao.
Are you over